Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is actually my favorite part of the evening. I have the duty of bringing you a keynote speaker, and I could not find anyone more appropriate at this moment to give the keynote speaker than someone who has been through MIG at every facet that you can think of. Started in the House, went through the Senate, has seen every portion of this simulation that any of you are about to partake in. It is with great pride and with great honor that I introduce my friend, Mr. James Scott.
Have a seat, get comfortable. This is the speech.
Hey, I had 2 hours before.
Well, I'm going to fill one of those 2 hours right now. No, this is the speech. It's not going to be that much.
Do I have to take notes?
No.
Verbatim. Mr. Rothenberg. Verbatim. Can everyone hear me? Good evening. Governor Cordero, faculty advisors, executive board members, our lovely First Lady Susan Cordero, honored guests, and fellow delegates. It's going to be a long night, I can tell already. I normally charge a speaking fee of $50 an hour. I practiced a speech this afternoon and figured up the bill. It's $100. Do you want it? Nazim's over there freaking out. He says, I don't have $100 in the budget to pay you.
I wouldn't pay you if I could. Okay, all right, civil here.
Okay. That was the only funny line I've got, and it just went over like a lead balloon. It's going to be a long night. Before I begin, let me thank the governor for bestowing me this great honor. I am humbled by the opportunity to give the MIG 2009 keynote address. Al has done a lot for MIG this year and honored the office of MIG governor with his integrity and sincerity. Sir, I thank you for everything that you've done, and thank you for being my friend. I see many familiar faces, Marvin. But I also see many new faces. Again, first-year delegates, you're going to get some aerobics. Raise your hand. First-year delegates, you're going to get good at this before it's all over. Very good. I don't think there were any new schools registered this year. No. Did anyone sneak in at the last minute? I'm kind of hoping they did. They'll make it more exciting. That's pretty much understandable in the current economic times, but I do know that the governor has folks from the University of Illinois in Urbana-Champaign joining us later this weekend. Having this commitment from the flagship school is a great opportunity for MIG, and it's quite a coup. Hopefully this is a positive trend for the future. I'm a little nervous, I'm not going to lie to you. Allow me to welcome all the first-year delegates, really everyone, to Springfield at MIG 2009. You've heard this 100 times already, but I'm going to say it again. It's 101. My friends, you are going to learn a lot, meet new friends, and have fun these next 4 days. Make your time here count. A special welcome goes to our friends from Oklahoma who are joining us this weekend to observe the simulation. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to join us. I'm sure that you will not be disappointed in our little get-together. Delegates, let's show our friends from Oklahoma how it's done in Illinois. Let me rephrase that just a little. Let's show them how it's supposed to be done. When Al asked me to give the keynote address about a week ago, I had no clue what to talk about. I still don't. It dawned on me, talk about the organization. I've been here long enough, I ought to be able to throw something together. 20 pages later, it's done. Someone laughing at that? Okay. MIG is much more than a 4-day trip to Springfield. It is much more than sitting in the House or Senate chambers. It's much more than catching up with your friends from the last year. It's much more than a mere exercise in democracy. It is a chance for you, each of you, to learn about the governance process in the best way possible, hands-on and in-depth. I work at the Illinois EPA, a regulatory agency under the governor, the real governor, not Al. We establish environmental rules and regulations. These rules are based on what the executive branch would like us to do, the legislature tells us to do in statute, and the judiciary allows us to do under the law. Lobbyists from various environmental groups and reporters call into our office every day. Legislature, executive, judicial, lobbyist, journalist. It's not happenstance, that's a big word I'll never use again, that MIG has all these roles. MIG is truly a microcosm of what goes on every day in hundreds of state offices and agencies throughout Illinois. The name of this organization is, as everyone knows, Model Illinois Government. But think about what that means for a moment. We all understand the words Illinois government. It's that one word, model, with which we have the most problems. Our friend at Merriam-Webster's dictionary, a friend of college students everywhere, defines model as, quote, an example for imitation or emulation. With my apologies to the president about the Blagojevich thing, just bear with me for a second. Over the past couple months, it has been difficult to find anyone in state government to imitate or emulate. The arrest, impeachment, removal from office, and continued escapades of our former governor have given our state a black eye. We have been made the butt of countless late-night jokes and semi-funny skits on Saturday Night Live. Illinois has been dragged through the mud so often that it seems impossible to get things back on track. If the events of the past couple of months have taught us anything, it is this. We must, all of us, delegates, board members, faculty advisors, guests, everyone, must dedicate ourselves to making our state, again, worth emulating. President Obama inspired the nation